Hello, this is the 6th card of the Halloween Oracle, and this card is Dawn, and it says the light after the darkness. So my first impressions of this card is obviously there's a big owl. I don't know if it's like a snowy owl, or I guess it's not a great horned owl because it doesn't have the points. But it seems like it's a big owl of some sort, so I'm guessing maybe a snowy owl, maybe, I don't know. And it looks like it's either coming down to land or it's maybe it's going to pick something up, maybe it's hunting. And there's a bright big full moon behind it, or maybe since it's dawn it could be the sun with the clouds sort of fading it out, like the morning mist possibly. And it looks like it's flying over sort of like a stream or a riverbed area, which to me kind of symbolizes a transitional area between the two elements. It also looks like there might be a little bit of a fire going on the far bank over there, which to me sort of symbolizes, it sort of looks like a bonfire-ish. Maybe it's a little too small for that, I don't know how far away it's supposed to be. But it kind of makes me think of Beltane fires and greeting the dawn, greeting the sun with the fires. So yeah, I don't know if that's the moon behind it, or if it's the sun coming up. I don't know. It's supposed to be dawn, so. So owls typically mean to me like, you know, like wisdom and knowledge, like a hidden wisdom as well. I think that kind of comes from the Druid Animal Oracle deck, is that it's supposed to be like some sort of hidden knowledge with owls. And then the moon kind of makes me think of femininity, like a feminine knowledge, wisdom, or power. But also there's a cycle to it. There's a whole cycle of the moon going on there. Now if it's the sun, then it would be dawn, and it would be bringing light to, it would be like shedding light on the landscape after a dark evening. It could also sort of symbol if the owl is hunting, that even in the harshness of the hunt or death or things of that nature, there can be beauty and wisdom and truth found in that. Or the dawn, it's the end. It could mean like, it could symbolize the end of a cycle of hard endeavors or darkness. It could mean that you're coming to the end of a period of shadow work. Or it sort of reminds me of the owls I've seen around, or owl, I don't know. I sometimes, every once in a while, will see an owl at dusk when I'm putting the chickens away. Rarely do I ever see it at dawn, but I do see it at dusk. It's a barn owl. It's not as big as whatever this is. So let's see what the book has to say. Dawn, the light after the darkness. So the little poem is, after the darkest times, the sun will always rise. The dawn will always come. This can be no surprise. That really sounds like it should be like a song or part of a song. Whilst midnight is often thought of as a magical hour, throughout time, dawn has also had its share of the mystical. All manner of magical beings had to return to their true forms by dawn, werewolves for example, and vampires could only be active whilst the rays of the sun did not pierce the sky. Dawn and deities of dawn herald both hope and new life. Goddesses such as Eostre and gods like Helios and Apollo were those who brought new life and dawn's light to the world. The journey from the darkest night of the soul to a bright and hopeful dawn is one of the deepest and most powerful hero paths repeated over and over in mythology. Should you receive the Dawn card, you are being reminded that there is always a fresh start and new beginnings to be had. Change is unstoppable, and even the most difficult times will pass, no matter how devastating they may seem. Hope is one of the most powerful motivating forces in the universe, and it's being indicated here. I like this line here: the journey from the darkest night of the soul to a bright and hopeful dawn is one of the deepest and most powerful hero paths repeated over and over in mythology. So I kind of feel like that makes me think of the Descent of Inanna a little bit. I guess it definitely does sort of lend itself to shadow work. It's the end of the shadow work cycle that you're coming out of, hopefully. And it's sort of talking about the hope, the something to look forward to if you haven't quite gotten there yet.